Is $100 a month for internet in the middle of nowhere a steal or a total ripoff? In 2026, the game has changed forever. What started as a SpaceX experiment has evolved into a high-stakes duopoly now that Amazon Leo is on the scene. Both giants are promising global connectivity from literally anywhere. But there's some financial fine print that no one's talking about. It's not just about whether you have bars anymore. The real deal breaker, the total cost of ownership. We're talking beyond just the monthly fee. You've got the upfront hardware investment, the must-have accessories, and most importantly, a hidden power drain that most people completely overlook when crunching the numbers. With SpaceX smashing the 9,000 active satellite mark and Amazon baking their network right into your Prime sub, the battle for your wallet is officially on. Today, we're auditing every single penny to see if satellite internet is a smart move for your freedom, or just a tech flex that's going to drain your bank account dry. Is it actually worth making the jump to space? Let's find out. Let's get down to business. If you're looking to make the jump to satellite internet in 2026, the first thing you're going to check is the monthly fee, and let me tell you, the battle for your wallet is heating up. Amazon Leo has hit the ground running with a super aggressive strategy. Their goal is clear: undercut Starlink's user base with prices that are up to 30% lower in certain brackets. If you're a Prime member, Amazon is likely pitching this as a seamless add-on to your annual sub, which definitely keeps your billing simple. Their entry-level model, the Amazon Leo Nano, sits between $45 and $65 a month, while the Pro option, the 400 meg standard for homes, hovers around $85. But don't count Starlink out just yet. They know they've got the upper hand. With over 9,000 satellites in orbit, their network is, as of today, the most battle-tested and rock-solid on the planet. To fight back against Amazon's attack, they've segmented their plans more than ever. You've got the 100 meg Lite plan for $50 a month. Perfect if you want something functional without overpaying, or the $120 residential max if you need top-tier data priority. And if you're living life on the road, their 100 gig roam plan for $50 has been a total game changer for digital nomads. But here comes the reality check. The real deal breaker, the one that's going to make you second-guess everything, isn't the monthly bill. It's the hardware. Even though manufacturing costs have dropped, joining the satellite ecosystem still stings. The Starlink mini kit will set you back anywhere from $199 to $249, depending on the promo. If you want the Gen 4 standard gear, be prepared to fork over between $349 and nearly $500. Amazon is trying to soften the blow by pricing their Pro terminal under $400, but it's still a massive upfront investment. The bottom line? Amazon Leo is slashing prices to grab users fast, but Starlink is still the king of stability and global coverage. Before you pull the trigger, ask yourself, do you want to save a few bucks a month, or do you want a connection that won't bail on you when you need it most? Now, this is where most people make their first big financial mistake. If you're paying for satellite internet to get total freedom, but you're still chained to a wall outlet, you aren't actually free, you're stuck. You have to understand that these terminals aren't just passive antennas. They're sophisticated phased array devices that are constantly processing signals and tracking satellites in real time. And that, my friends, takes a constant stream of juice. Let's talk real-world numbers. The Starlink Mini is currently the king of efficiency. After that critical firmware update back in January, its consumption was optimized by 25%, sitting comfortably between 20 and 40 watt-hours during active use. Compare that to Amazon Leo, and the difference is night and day. Their Nano terminal draws about 60 watts, and the Pro model skyrockets to 90 watt-hours because of all that extra processing power. Doesn't sound like much, right? Well, do the math. If you lose power at home, or you're working from your van in the middle of nowhere without an independent power source, your shiny new tech is literally just an expensive paperweight. To make that monthly subscription actually worth it, you need real autonomy. That's why pairing your antenna with a portable power station isn't a luxury anymore. It's a fundamental part of your operating cost. If you're looking for something light for a workday, the EcoFlow River 3 is the perfect match for the Starlink Mini. With its 245 watt-hour capacity, you're looking at 11 to 12 hours of uninterrupted connection. But if you're going all out or using the Amazon gear, you need some serious muscle. The Anker Solix C1000, with over 1,000 watt-hours, can keep your Starlink Mini alive for nearly 2 full days or handle a heavy-duty shift with the power-hungry Amazon Leo Pro. Remember, the tech that sets you free only works if you can keep it powered up. By the way, I've linked my deep dive comparison of this year's best power stations in the description below so you can make the right call. So you've got your dish and your power station, but here's your tech reality check. What you get in the box from Starlink or Amazon Leo is often, well, bare bones. If you're planning to actually take this tech on the road, get ready, because we need to talk about the must-haves that these companies don't include. Let's start with the basics. Protection. If you just dropped hundreds of dollars on a Starlink Mini, you can't just toss it in your trunk and hope for the best. In 2026, IP67-rated hard cases are basically mandatory. Brands like Meekit are leading the pack right now with closed-cell foam inserts that protect that delicate dish surface from drops or sudden downpours. A solid case will run you about $50 or $60 on Amazon, but think of it as a lifesaver for your gear. But the real money pit in your budget? The adapters. Listen closely. If you're using the original power brick plugged into your van's inverter, you are literally throwing energy away. You're converting DC power from your battery into AC, only for the dish to convert it right back to DC. It's inefficient and honestly, it's a waste. To stop that power drain, you need DC to DC conversion kits, 12 volts to 30 volts, like the ones from Mobile Must Have or EDUP. These kits let you power your Starlink directly from your battery, squeezing out every last bit of efficiency. Between the adapter, high-quality wiring, and connectors, go ahead and add another $150 to your initial investment. And don't forget the mounts. That kickstand that comes in the box is fine for a picnic, but if you want a permanent setup on your rig or a cabin roof, you're going to need pole adapters or high-power magnetic mounts. Without them, it's impossible to guarantee that 110-degree clear view of the sky the satellite needs to avoid burning through your battery while searching for a signal. Throw in some cable protectors so rodents don't turn your setup into a snack, and some professional silicone grommets to keep your weatherproofing intact, and that accessory bill adds up fast. Expect to shell out around $200 extra just to make your setup truly pro and durable. Sounds like a lot? Maybe. But remember, buy once, cry once. In the middle of nowhere, the last thing you want is for your connection to die because of a cheap cable or a flimsy plastic mount. By now, you're probably asking, is all of this actually worth it? The short answer? In 2026, satellite internet has stopped being a luxury and has become a high-level productivity tool. Let's break it down by user profile. Profile A, the digital nomad and remote pro. If you're like me, and your office could be a beach in Portugal one day and a mountain cabin the next, the Starlink Mini isn't a splurge, it's a lifeline. Think about this. The average digital nomad this year is pulling in about $85,000 annually. That's roughly $350 per workday. Do the math with me. If a crappy connection costs you just 1 day of work a month, you've already lost more money than Starlink's most expensive plan, which is $165. The ROI here is instant. The first day you're able to bill a client from a total dead zone, the gear has already paid for itself. Profile B, the rural resident. Now the vibe is a bit different here. If you live in the rural heartland, your only alternative is usually terrestrial 5G, which might be cheap, but it bottlenecks the second a holiday weekend hits or the weather turns bad. In 2026, paying $50 for Starlink's light plan gets you 100 meg stability and sub-40 millisecond latency. For just $20 more than a mobile plan, you get the peace of mind knowing your kids can study online, or you can stream 4K movies without that annoying buffering wheel. For a family living off-grid, that stability is priceless. Profile C, the backup user. What if you already have fiber, but literally can't afford to be offline for even an hour? That's where this year's masterstroke comes in, the standby plan. For just $5 a month, you keep your Starlink on idle. It stays updated and ready to rock. If your main line goes down due to a storm or a localized outage, you just hit activate in the app and you're back online instantly. Paying $60 a year for a high-speed safety net is a no-brainer for any business or family in high-risk areas. The bottom line, if your time or your sanity is worth more than that monthly fee, satellite is for you. If you just want to scroll TikTok occasionally, stick to your data plan and save your cash. After auditing every penny and stress testing these networks, we've reached the big question. Is satellite internet a smart investment or just an emotional splurge? The truth is, satellite internet isn't expensive because of the monthly fee anymore. In a world where we pay $60 for fiber that's stuck at home, having a high-speed window to the world that fits in a backpack for a similar price is objectively a massive leap forward. What's actually expensive is not optimizing your setup. If you're making the jump this year, my verdict is clear. Don't just look at the subscription price. If you go with Starlink, do it because you want the most mature and stable network. But if you're already deep in the Amazon ecosystem, the Leo Prime AWS integration is going to offer a level of convenience SpaceX just can't match right now. But remember what we covered today. Buying the dish and ignoring the power or protection is like buying a supercar and not having money for gas or insurance. Real freedom comes from the whole package. That satellite survival kit I mentioned, with the DC adapter to save every watt, the hard case to prevent travel disasters, and a rock-solid power station from Anchor or EcoFlow. That's what turns a tech toy into an indestructible pro tool. If you're ready to take the leap, make sure you set yourself up for success from day one. Don't waste your money on a half-baked install. Optimize your hardware, secure your power, and then, and only then, enjoy the true digital freedom that 2026 has to offer. I've put together my personal satellite survival kit in the description, with direct links to the gear I actually use and the power stations that handle these dishes without breaking a sweat. If this breakdown helped you crunch the numbers, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button to stay updated on the tech that sets us free and drop a comment below. Do you think Amazon Leo is going to take down Elon Musk this year, or is Starlink still the undisputed king? I'll see you in the comments. Catch you